All right, we're live. All right, hi everybody. I'm here with the newly crowned WBC 140-pound champion, Chantelle Cameron. How you doing?
I'm really good, thanks. How are you?
Very good. Happy to have you on. I got a couple of questions. I don't want to take up too much of your time. You're very busy. You got people to beat up. So the first thing I really wanted to ask you was about the fight with Araujo. It was like you took her so much easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Is that what you expected?
No, not at all. I think everybody was expecting it to be the toughest fight to date for me, and I was expecting that. I prepared for the toughest fight to date, but she just didn't bring it. So it was pretty easy in there. Really, just the whole weight advantage was what she had over me, and I could feel the weight difference in her shots. But that was it. Like it was pretty easy 10 rounds.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, how did her power compare with like Anisha Bashir's power or Anais Sanchez's power? Like, is she the strongest puncher you faced as a professional so far?
Yeah, I feel like if she landed clean, I would have been sat on my ass.
Oh wow, that was really
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
It was like because I mean I noticed I could tell like when I would see that even though a lot of what she threw when she threw because she didn't throw much,
yeah.
but like even if you blocked it, it looked like there was a lot of power on it.
The first punch she threw, my gum shield nearly come out my mouth, and I was like, "Oof!"
Oh,
So this is going
wow.
to be a long 10 rounds. I think the tooth's okay.
So did you feel like this was basically Anisha Bashir all over again, where you had all these high expectations and then
Yeah, 100%, and that's what me and my coaches prepared for. That I had the fear factor, and when I have the fear factor, it brings the best out of me, and that's exactly what happened that night. I knew that she could hit. I didn't know she was going to come in so heavy, obviously. So I knew that was going to play a factor that she had a lot of weight over me, and had to be switched on from the very off go. So I knew that I didn't want to take her shots willingly, and if she was going to catch me, I had to make sure that I was going to ride it out because if she did catch me, she could have hurt me.
mm. The next thing I wanted to ask was about the weight, like because she couldn't have won the WBC title, because she
Yeah.
blew the weight. Like, what happened there? Do you know what happened there with her weight?
I got no idea. Obviously, we had all the weight checks. So we had the 21 day, the 14 day, the 7 day, but she missed the 3 day. So I knew that she'd missed weight on the Thursday, and we boxed on the Sunday. And I still wanted to fight, so I was like, just I want to fight still. But she was supposed to only come in 10 pounds heavier, but she come in she come in a lot more heavier than me. You can
Mhm.
see it. You can see the size difference. And when you watch it back, you see that she's almost a double of me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, she looked like not for nothing. She looked like either a welterweight or a junior middleweight out there. Like she looked
Yeah.
big. Um, the next question I have is: have you heard when we can expect to see you back in the ring? And do you have an idea like what you guys are angling for moving forward?
No, not really heard anything. I'm hoping that it's going to be the end of the year. That would be amazing, and I'm hoping it's for unification. After my fight, Eddie Hearn tweeted straight into unifications for me. So I'm hoping that that's what I get because obviously that's what I said. That's my dream. Winning the WBC was amazing, but that's not my dream. My dream's to be unified. So I feel like I've only just accomplished one thing. I still got a hell of a lot more to accomplish yet. And that I was saying something the other day is the way people are talking and acting. It would be as if I've hit where I want to be, and I said like I've still got levels to go. There's still so many more levels, and I just achieved one step with it. I said it to my coach earlier. Actually, I was saying like this is nothing. There's still my journey still continues. I've not achieved my actual official goal.
That's really ambitious. Like you don't often hear because I mean I see a lot of champions. There's any variety of champions, and I
Yeah,
see that some champions they're just happy with the one belt.
yeah, no, not
Or
me.
in some instances, it's not even like a full belt. It's like like a WBA regular. or interim, and then I see a lot. So I mean, it's just unusual to hear somebody say that something so ambitious that oh well, that's just one belt. I want all of them.
Yeah, I'm quite I'm greedy. So I want all of them. I want
and
them all.
honest, and honest.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think you're probably, if I had to guess, because Eddie has done business with them before, so I would imagine that he'd probably be looking to get you in there with Leonardo too.
I actually don't know, and really, if I want to go through all the champions, then I don't really care. It's because if whoever's got the belts, obviously, I feel I've got a face. I'm not gonna pick and choose. I feel like my whole career, I've gone up levels anyway. Like I've gone level up to level to level, like with my opponents, and that I think it'll be a great fight. I rate her a lot. It'll be a very, very, very hard fight for me. But if I wanna be unified, then gotta get through these girls. Sorry, my dog.
That's okay. Yo, that's crazy. I was gonna say, as far as the Katie Taylor fight, do you feel a little closer to it now than you did before? Because you really made a statement though, like you did. You're a champion now. You have something that incentivizes you as an opponent.
I think there's more talk of it now. This seems like now I've been shown what I can do on that sort of platform. I feel like it's more achievable to happen now. But I honestly don't think the fight will ever happen. I just don't think it'll happen.
You really don't think you're ever gonna get to fight her?
I'd love the fight, but I can't see it happening.
I don't.
Talking about, is it Cyborg fighting her?
I mean, I think because this is what I envision, right? She's gonna fight Gutierrez, as we all know. But then after that, she's probably going to fight the winner of McCaskill versus Breaker 2, which is likely going to be somewhere at or around welterweight. Maybe not 47, but at a catch weight, maybe 42. And
sorry, Kobe, stop.
He wanted to say something about Katie Taylor. That's what it is. He got something he wanted to say. But yeah, I just figure that if she wins against the winner of Breakers versus McCaskill 2, if she wins, you would be the natural choice afterwards to fight. Because she's not going to go from 40-something all the way back down to 35. That's too far a drop. It's too steep. So
I've seen those talks of her going facing Cyborg. So I don't think.
Do you think that happens, though? You think she'll fight Chris Cyborg?
In this sport, anything can happen. So money talks.
I mean, I guess, but Chris is kind of big for her. Like, isn't Chris a welterweight?
I'm not too sure.
I don't. I mean, hey, you know what? Floyd fought Conor, so anything is possible, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he's about to fight Conor, so.
And it is 2020. A lot's happening this year, so you just don't know.
Did you catch this weekend's fight?
Yeah, I did. It was what a fight! And
Lomachenko Lopez.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Great fight. I think the scorecards are not very fair, but the right man won, I'd say.
So that's what I wanted to ask you, because there's a lot of opinions on this. Like, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to be a whiner, but I'll just say that the 109 card, I was honestly shocked by that. Like, you only gave Lomachenko a round.
Yeah, I think that was shocking. That was.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's boxing. What are you gonna do? But you do feel that the right man won the fight.
I do, yeah.
What do you think? I wanted because you're a boxer. You know things that fans don't know. What do you think it was in the beginning of the fight that Lomachenko was weary of?
Maybe his power. He just didn't seem to just get into the swing of it until like round 8, 9, and then he seemed to come through the gears, but he just started too late.
Mm-hmm.
He turned up too late.
So you think it was the power he was wary of? That he's like, I don't want to do nothing with him too early, because if I get caught getting put on my ass.
Yeah, that's what I think, personally.
And do you think? Well, I mean, I'm a fan. I gotta ask. Do you think that he can recover from that?
He looked deflated at the end. I think he knew that he'd lost. I think he'll recover. He's a champion, and he's still a legend. Like, what is one loss? Like, Mayweather was undefeated. Everybody wants his undefeated record, but at the end of the day, he's boxing out of his weight category. He's facing whoever's put in front of him. Like, so what if he lost? He's still a legend, and he's just not protected his undefeated record. So, still got the same amount of respect for him. He's still a legend. He's still one of the best. Just the better man won on the night.
Yeah, I mean, that's because, you know, I saw a lot of the reactions after the fight. And it's kind of, I mean, it's disrespectful to say the least, the reactions that I saw.
Yeah.
You know, the guy's a double gold medalist, 3-division champion, unified champion. Like, you know, he lost the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta drink my coffee. I'm sorry. I have to.
Don't worry.
But yeah, so we covered the future. We covered one thing I wanted to ask you about is the Rachel Ball versus Ebony Bridges fight. Have you heard about it? And what do you think?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Good fight?
Yeah, good fight. I think it's a good fight. Not really watched much of Ebony Bridge, but I seen Rachel Ball against Shannon Courtney. Yeah, good fight, and I think maybe Shannon will get the opportunity against the winner.
Mm-hmm. And I was also gonna ask about Terry Harper and Katharina Sanders. Are you familiar with Katharina? Because Katharina actually fought Rachel. They had they had a hell of a fight.
See Katharina, she trains really hard. You can see she's very dedicated. I think that's another good fight. And Terry's a great boxer, so that'll be a good fight. Good for women's boxing.
All right, now I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm going to ask you a very spicy question. This is a very spicy question. You might need a glass of water after I ask you this question. Okay. Next year, your countryman, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, they might be fighting. Who do you like? How do they win?
I'm going to go Tyson Fury.
Okay. How do you see him winning?
Tyson Fury points. Tyson Fury points.
Tyson Fury points. Yeah. You think that he's too good a boxer? He disarms Joshua the way he disarms Vlad?
Yeah, 100%. I think Anthony Joshua can box, but I just think Tyson Fury's IQ is just different level, ain't it? So I think it'll be a points win.
It's the weirdest thing because I've been seeing all these old videos of Tyson Fury from 2019. And it's in reference to this weekend's fight. It's the weirdest thing. It's like he forecasted the future. He said nobody could beat. He was talking about Teofimo. He's like, no, I don't see nobody beating you. I'm like, yo, dog, this is a fortune teller, man. A fortune teller, this guy. Well, I just want to thank you for coming on because I didn't want to take too much of your time. And best wishes. I hope you get to unify either this year or next year. Keep beating people up and giving fans good fights.
Appreciate that.
Oh, wait, for the fans. What's the dog's name?
Kobe.
Hi, Kobe. Yeah, he's sleepy. All right, see you later, Kobe. See you later, Chantelle. Thank you for coming on.
Bye.